Today we're diving into how to set up and manage campaigns in Dialics. If you're looking to optimize your call tracking campaigns, you're in the right place. Let's get started. First, let's create a campaign. Log into your Dialics account and navigate to the campaign section. Click on Create New Campaign. Here, you'll enter the campaign name and select the campaign country. Remember, the country selection limits the assigned numbers to that country. Campaigns can have three statuses: incomplete, ready, and paused. Incomplete means tracking numbers or destinations are missing. Ready indicates your campaign is set to forward calls. Paused means the campaign is not active. Next, let's set up your campaign. Click on the newly created campaign to edit it. Here, you can configure various settings. The campaign settings consist of three main sections: tracking numbers, forwarding calls, and advanced settings. First, select a time zone for accurate cap limit calculations and for configuring the schedule and the caps. Next, let's configure tracking numbers. Go to the Tracking Numbers section to add new numbers. You can rent new numbers or use existing ones. To add an existing number, click on Add and select from your existing number. Alternatively, you can rent new numbers by selecting Buy New Numbers. When buying new numbers, you can search by area code. Let's say I want a 415 number, or if you want a toll-free number. We display the available toll-free numbers right there, and you can buy the number you need. Next, the new number wizard will appear on your screen. The first question asks to select for what goals you will use this number. A static number means the number does not dynamically swap on your page or website. Static numbers are typically for call-only ads or for any offline campaign, such as direct mail, print ads, and television. Dynamic numbers are a fantastic tool for tracking calls generated by your paid campaigns. By using number pools, you can assign specific phone numbers to leads visiting your landing pages or websites, making it easy to track and analyze where your calls are coming from. This helps you understand which campaigns are driving the most conversations and allows you to optimize your marketing efforts accordingly. For this tutorial, I will select a static number, and we can cover dynamic numbers in another video. Once you've created a new tracking number, we recommend placing a test call to that number to make sure the call connects. In the Forward Calls To section, you can set up how incoming calls are distributed. Choose between standard, menu, call flow, and revenue routing. Standard routing uses a round-robin method, while menu and call flow routing uses an IVR system for callers to choose options. Revenue routing uses the buyer's bid to determine the priority of the call distribution. For this tutorial, I will use standard routing, which will allow me to manually manage the priority and weight of each destination in this campaign. The Send Duplicates to option in standard routing allows me to configure how the duplicate calls will be distributed. When set to normal, duplicate calls are distributed according to priority and weight of the destinations in the routing plan. When set to original, the caller will be routed to the destination that first received the call. If the destination is unavailable or busy, the call will be disconnected. When set to different, the call is routed to the destination that has not yet received the call with this caller ID. Note that if you are selling calls to multiple buyers, this option can increase your revenue significantly, as you can bill duplicate calls to different buyers. Now let's add your destinations. If you have not created a destination already, please go back to the previous tutorial on how to set up and manage destinations and create the destination. If you have already created your destination, you can click on Add to add the existing destination. When adding a destination to the routing plan, you will be asked to specify the call conversion options. The call conversion settings require you to input the rate for converted calls. In Payout On, you will have to configure the event for which the call is considered to be converted. If Payout On is set to Call Connected, the call is considered to be converted if there was a successful connection to the destination, regardless of the duration of the call. For call length, you can set the minimum call time in seconds before it is considered to be converted. For incoming call, the call will be considered to be converted regardless of the duration or connection of the call. The duplicate revenue options affects how duplicate calls will be billed. If set to disabled, all the duplicate calls will not be billed. If set to enabled, all the duplicate calls will be billed to the destination. If set to time limit, you can set the number of days after which the duplicate call will not be considered as a dupe and will be billed. Finally, set the priority of the destinations and the percentage of the calls that will go to the destination by setting the weight. Now click on Confirm, and your destination is live and ready to go. Lastly, don't forget the advanced settings to customize the caller's experience. Set up call queues to not miss any calls at peak hours. Enable auto-recording for all calls to monitor the quality. Configure spam filters and VoIP Shield to block unwanted calls. Define business hours to control how your campaign works at different times of day. Set a greeting message to play a message to the caller. Enable voicemail and set up auto SMS replies for when you miss a call. You can also enable cap limits on a campaign level and set the concurrency settings to limit the quantity of concurrent calls on the campaign level. And there you have it. Your campaign is now set up and ready to go. For more support, leave us a message and we will help you. Thanks for watching.